paddled in from work. Back there is my work. Anyway, the wind is strong today. It's about 10 or 15 out there. Well, I wouldn't say strong, but nice and consistent. And we are going to go sailing. Definitely. So, you gotta get things set up and get out there before the wind dies. So one thing I do every single day when I get on my boat, I don't know why I do it, but I always check my bilge to make sure that it's as dry as the day I left it. As you can see, not a drop of water in there. And that's the way I like my bilge, as dry and as clean as can be. I mean, it could definitely be a little cleaner. You got to get back in here and do a little more cleaning. Since I've been working at a marina for, I don't know, 5-6 months now, and I've stepped on probably 100 or 200 sailboats in that time, I can only count on maybe one hand how many of them had a dry bilge. And I think that's kind of sad, because most of them are just barely not sinking, it seems like, and they count on their bilge pump to keep the boats afloat, which I think is ridiculous. So my bilge is as dry as can be today, and that's all that I care about, right? Oh, I just twisted my ankle so fierce. Fuck. Oh, I rolled it so hard. Well, I can put weight on my ankle, so it's not as bad as I thought it was, but oh, it hurt for a second there. There we go. You could probably see there's the mooring field. I drifted back into it, but I was able to catch some wind now. Yeah, we're going to come out of it like a fucking rock. There we go. Just filter it over nicely. Yep. That main out a little bit already. Skipping right along at 5.5 knots. Beautiful. Try to catch up with these sailboats in front of us. probably won't be able to. Those guys are catamarans, trimarans. Beautiful sailing tonight. Absolutely. Jib sheet on the starboard side is fucking caught up in the bottom of the rigging. It does this to me from time to time. I'm not really thrilled about it. I'm trying to fix it right now. That's why it's so hard for me to winch it in. Now we're talking. Yep. That looks a million times better. Sheet at the main end a little bit there. Make sure I get past this point without having to jive. I don't know where I'm going tonight. I'm just sailing. Wind was too good to sit at anchor. So it's just chilling out, and it's gotten to the point where I like it. You know, we're doing like 4 or 5 knots. Wind is pretty consistent, really consistent. And I'm just hanging out in the companionway pretty much. This is where I like to be when I'm sailing. I feel like it's the safest spot. If I fall, I'm going to fall into the dang cabin. I don't have an auto helm yet, so I got to make a tiny little adjustment every once in a while to the steering wheel. So I just got her locked in, but yeah, I think I'm going to try to head down to Essex for some dinner. It seems like the wind is right tonight. It's going to take me there easily. Essex is probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 miles across the lake there. Definitely changed trajectory. Got this other sailboat coming right at me now. I always enjoy coming out onto this part of the lake where you get this view north and you don't see any land, you just see water. And it's a really cool view. And I want to so badly be out in the ocean somewhere where I only see water like that everywhere. No land. And I think that's what I'm trying to prepare myself for in the next, 6 months to a year, hopefully. That's why I went out last, a week or two ago and sailed through that storm, and that's why every time there's good wind, I get the heck out here and I sail in it. So, just to make sure my rig is good and my sailing proficiency, I guess. Every time I go, I feel a little more comfortable, so that's good. Coming up on Essex, probably like a half mile, quarter mile away from it. I've sailed pretty much from where you can see behind me. Yeah, about 5-6 miles across the lake to the New York side. And pretty cool house up here on the bluff. So just gotta get around. Where's that? There we go. That little rocky point there, and then I'll be into the Bay of Essex. And I'll go see if I can't find a restaurant or something. Open a restaurant, get a beer. Probably don't. I don't drink beer. Probably get something with whiskey. Anyway, yeah, darn close. Let's see what it looks like over here. Well, super disappointing. I made my way over to Essex and I found the 2 restaurants there, and I called my wife, told her I was going out to dinner, and she recommended that I call the places and make sure that they were open before throwing my anchor out, going ashore. So I did that. Great idea. Yep, they're both closed. The only 2 restaurants in Essex are closed on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Actually, one of them's closed for the season, but the other one is closed on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So that was that. So I just spun the boat 180 degrees, and I am heading back to where I came from, and I will get back on anchor and cook dinner on the boat. So that's that. Well, good. So just gonna crank along. Got some upwind sailing back to where I came from. Should be good. Put some music on. Got a motorboater over here, drifting across the lake. Yeah. Probably better off than I'm not going to dinner. If I come back from dinner, there'd be no wind to sail back. This wind, I'll get back in a hurry. Just perfect sailing conditions. Got like 10, 15 mile an hour winds, and I'm just letting the boat fucking get hit on the side by it, so go. Love it. Love it. Absolutely love it.